Hey YouTube, I want to talk to you about the EPSON ecotank 4800. I know you're probably saying, Glenn, you're always talking about home repairs and DIY stuff, power tools. Guys, I talk about anything pretty much dealing with the home. And I was using this printer this morning and the thought just came to my head. Man, this is one of the best investments I ever made um, inside of my home. Now, why is that? Well, guys, I'm sure you have printers, HP. I mean, there's different brands. I've had all of them. But guys, this Epson printer is a workhorse. This thing has been printing. I think we got this printer for about 2, maybe 3 years ago. Guys, with the money you save from purchasing ink, it's worth it. Yeah, I don't know how much money I've saved just on ink with this thing. And guys, listen, look at the ink. I've only refilled this thing once in those years. And look at it. It's still almost full, besides the black ink, which is something that we use every day. But let me tell you how we use this thing. I mean, my wife is a student. She's printing papers. She's been a student for all of these years. I mean, she's printing out papers pretty much every day on a consistent basis. We had what was it? We had the HP when she homeschooled our kids. And I mean, we were always either running to Walmart, running to Office Depot to get ink because we just constantly ran out of ink. And don't talk about the color ink. Wow. I mean, that was a fortune just paying for color ink with the HP printers. But guys, this thing, I think it ran us like 220 bucks, 230. It's worth it. Even if you have to pay 400 bucks for this thing, just the amount of money you save on the ink. This printer is worth it, guys. It is a workhorse. Let me show you look how much ink that I've used. I mean, I still have some ink from the original when I bought it. So, and I was at Sam's Club one day and they had a sale on the ink. So I said, just let me get it just to have it whenever I need it. But guys, look at it. You can see a lot of the bottles are still full. So this thing is a workhorse, guys. And I'll show you another trick. And this is the thing too. I kept my original bottle that came with the ink, and you see the numbers are different. So I think the nozzles, or let's look at this. The nozzles at the top are different. Some models have a different, they have these different little nozzles. So I kept the original, and I think the 522, it didn't fit. So all I did was just, you can unscrew this, you can take this cap off. All I did was take this cap off and fill the ink in the original bottles, and I just refilled it and used the original 502. So if you purchase the Epson printer, just keep your original bottles. That way, if you find a sale on ink, different bottles, you can just put the ink in there and just refill it. That way you don't have to deal with all the other stuff. But to refill, guys, it's so simple. Let me show you right quick. All you do is lift this, either slide it down, and look how easy it is. All you do is slide this thing in here and press it in. I mean, the instructions will show you how to do it, but I don't really need it right now. So, I mean, this thing is, or you flip, I think you flip this up. Let's see. Yeah. Flip this up. Let's see. I have some in here. Let me do it for you right quick. So you just drop this in here, push it down. And, well, I think it may be the 522, guys. So let me see. It's the 522. Let me do this right. I have a little bit left in here. My black ink is getting kind of, so you see it just slid in there. And all you do is just push down on it, and it drops in, guys. See, yep. See, it's going up. Feeling that line. I mean, look how easy that is, guys. I don't want to overfill it. But that's it. That's all you have to do, guys. Remember with these other, I remember doing this with my HP printer, and you had to pull off the tabs, and you didn't know what you were getting when you would set it into the system. I mean, reset it in the printer. Sometimes it would say that this ink doesn't read, or it's defective. So I mean, it was just all type of stuff with the HP printers. But this thing is amazing, guys. I highly recommend it. Be careful too with the ink get on your hands. Maybe use some gloves or something. See, it went on here. But guys, I just had to rave about this printer. Whenever I'm in the stores and I see people buying ink, I always tell them, get you an EPSON 4800 printer or EPSON ecotank printer, because this thing will save you tons of money. And I just thought it was important that I share it with you guys, because I highly recommend this printer, guys. It'll save you a lot of money on replacing ink, and it is a workhorse. Again, my wife homeschooled our kids. She's a student currently, and we use this thing every day, guys, for our business. Again, highly recommend it, and it's pulled through every time, no issues. So I can't recommend this enough, and this gets a thumbs up from Glenn. So hope you guys go out and get one. I highly recommend it. Thanks.